So I actually
Yes,
have a little thing prepared for the shop, so we can do that later. So what are the other guys up to?
Yes, so you other guys have headed back to Dibler Estate, correct?
Yes. Or at least I
Okay.
have. Anybody wants to tag along, they're free to.
Wait, did you say that we would be making a drop-off at a guy who is literally a spare parts vendor?
Yes.
Right then. Well, you know the drill.
You may try looking.
Wow.
You don't feel like you sense anything of interest within this pile. Looks mainly to be gear-based. You know, things for speeders, ships, stuff like that.
No, fair enough.
Astrid, how are we getting there? Speeder bikes?
I'd assume so.
Yes.
Right, you're taking the speeder bikes.
I'm a much more responsible driver, even if I do have the slight occasional whiff of, I kind of want to run that guy over. Kind of looks like a dick. But I won't.
And that's why you'll never have a biker gang.
It's more like
My
but I
bike
won't.
is
Yep.
just so many drive-by shootings. Hey, I gotta keep up my image of casual terrorism.
But you
Casual
won't.
terrorism.
I want you to finish all your sentences from now on like that, but I won't.
Wait, where the fuck is Adam?
He's gone.
He's gone forever. Not really. He couldn't make it this session.
He'll be back for Experta session.
Dead.
Oh my god, I just love that. Hey Ash, look at the chat. I'll make sure things don't go too out of hand, or if they do, nobody is alive to know. Then a couple of minutes later, things got out of hand, but it's not my fault.
Literally, like 20 minutes later, things got out of hand. But yes, you have arrived. You can see Jack's grandfather just smoking and relaxing outside of a workshop.
Hey, can I use your workshop?
He looks up to you and go, not even a hello? Or...
I think
Hi,
we
can
deserve
I
to
please use
your
your
workshop.
workshop?
Yeah.
Oh Astrid, your people skills are so amazing.
I mean,
yes.
I did some really good people skills on those guys back there.
Hey!
Well,
It's not her fault. She's a Mandalorian.
well, for being friends with family and being the unsung heroes of Corellia, I guess we could let you handle a workshop. What kind of workshop stuff do you want to do?
I'll go through the list of what I'm trying to do.
Well, you can't use the main speeder bike workshop. I'm currently working on that myself. But we do have my droid workshop that's up in the upper levels.
That will be sufficient, thank you.
No problem. Here, take this key card. He chucks it towards you.
Oh, I also might need to use some equipment in there, or some parts. I'll pay for them.
Oh, what do you need? I could find it for you.
Again, it's just basically parts required to do the 3 things I'm trying to do.
What are you trying to do? Like,
I'm
first?
trying to, number 1, salvage enough stuff from the Mandalorian armor to start making a new, fresh suit. 2, repair the flamethrower, and 3, get my jump pack to work in lower or higher G environments.
Okay. Well, the first 2 require tools, and he says, yeah, they're up there. As for the jump pad, he goes, I'll be right back, and I'll head into the somewhere where we keep something special. But yeah, head up
Hold
to my
up.
workshop.
One more thing, I just want to make sure we're not going to be attacked by any of your droids this time.
Don't worry. Our droids are back and operational.
Yes, and they've been reprogrammed to see us as friendly entities. Just to
Well,
be sure.
To be fair, none of my droids attacked you.
I was attacked by a large droid last time I went in there.
I think
Tried
that
to
might have been
scrap
one of
me.
theirs.
That was one of the records, not mine, not my responsibility. Don't worry, they won't attack you.
Besides, BB, even if they do, I think I ripped that guy's arm off for you. I think we're good. I'll
think
protect you, BB.
That
Pats him on the
chainsaw
back.
might be a bit large to install on my chassis.
That is fine. I already have an idea for that.
Right.
Just imagine this, BB. Giant chainsaw halberd.
Teaser, you're entering into what appears to be some sort of bedroom / small workshop. Seems like this is where Grandpa may live. There's a bunch of whiskey bottles around. However, what catches... Wait. I was about to say what catches your eye, but you're blind. No, you can still see it.
What catches your eye socket?
My foresight.
What catches your foresight is the strong sense of force power.
It's the whiskey, isn't it?
You look up, and there seems to be some sort of wooden large box at the back of the room with light shining on it.
Teaser immediately like turns square on towards that box and points at it like, may I ask what that is?
He takes a cigarette out of his mouth and puts down his plasma thrower and goes, "Oh, yeah, that's my wife's memorial."
Oh.
God
Your
damn it,
wife's
Tyson.
memorial.
Do you want to see it?
Yes, please.
He doesn't seem that bothered by it as he goes over and flips open the box.
If I may I ask who your wife was? This memorial has a very strong presence in the Force.
As he opens the box, he goes, "Ah, right. Well, she was a former Jedi." He says, a bit of remittance, as your foresight, now the box is open, you can sense where it was coming from was in fact her robes.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did they open the box?
Yes.
Okay. Teaser first reaches out with one hand and pulls it back and turns towards him. May I?
He nods. Of course. Go ahead. Just don't damage it.
Teaser very carefully lifts the robe out of the box.
The robe is of fine make. It is an old, almost ancient thing. Jason pipes up and goes, she said it's been passed down from family generations and generations. You can feel the cloth is made out of synthetic weave, though the inner side is of a force-sensitive beast of some kind. All this is so strong, you don't need to roll. But you can feel the chest armor as well. Not made by any normal current day makes of Jedi armor.
I take it your wife was a knight?
He shrugs. She never told me her rank. We just met one day when she was over here. I didn't see her being a Jedi being a problem.
Well, the Order might have disagreed on that. I take it that is why she left.
It wasn't hard to leave.
Oh?
Well, apparently when a couple of the others came, she simply told them to back off. Then again, I was quite scared of my wife as well. She was one scary lady.
Wait, the others? Do you mean the Sith?
Huh? No, I can tell the difference between Jedi and Sith. They were Jedi.
They came looking for her?
Yeah, wondered where she went off to, as she come back to the Order. But, stubborn old lass told him that she was happy here.
Just to clarify, it is the robe that has a presence in the Force, right?
Yes. It's like a lasting impression.
Yeah, fair enough. So, kind of like someone wearing that robe every day and pouring their Force into it?
Kind of, yes, but as you already know, it's also made from Force-sensitive materials as well.
Oh.
Such as a beast that can in fact use the Force. That's what the lining is made out of.
Caesar equally carefully puts it back into the box. This is quite astonishing. I have never seen anything like it.
Yeah, well, it's good to keep a memory by.
Well, I am grateful that I've had the opportunity to see this. Very enlightening.
Don't know how Jack would feel about it.
Oh, I imagine he will be very interested in it in time.
He knows. Oh, I don't know about my 2 kids. They may have that Force stuff.
It's possible. Perhaps they're a bit more receptive as well. Jack is very much in denial at the moment.
Yeah, Mira's been good for machines. I mean, unnaturally good, if you know my meaning.
Yeah.
Took me decades in order to get where I am now. But her, by the time she was 12, she was building small little jet boots.
If you don't mind me asking, whatever became of your wife's saber?
Hmm? Oh. That's kept in a safe place.
Very wise. Kick.
He gets out what seems to be a small booster unit, which is fixing and fiddling with his robotic arm, just twisting parts. He's like, I think this would do. He pries off the cone off of it and goes, right, let's head out back up to your friend.
I take it I don't find anything with that roll.
Though you do sense some sort of force power that you didn't notice before. It seems not to be coming from Jason himself, but something he's wearing.
Caesar turns towards Jason and focus on him for a second. May I ask if you're currently wearing something from your wife?
Well, yeah. How do you know?
I can feel it.
He pulls down the scarf around his neck, and you can see a necklace that he's wearing and a small glowing crystal.
Come again. Please tell me that is not a kyber crystal.
He's currently wearing a kyber crystal like a necklace.
Don't kill him.
No. Caesar would never kill him. Who the fuck do you take me for? Actually,
Me?
But Caesar's mouth just falls agape. Do you know what that is?
My wife gave it to me one day. Said I should look after it.
Yes, I would imagine so.
I've always felt safe with it around my neck. Like a good luck charm. He says he puts the scarf back up.
I suppose it is that. After a fashion. I would also advise you to keep it safely hidden. There are people that would kill for that.
Oh?
How much do you know about the construction of a lightsaber?
Not much. Wife never passed that knowledge on to me. Though I do know that they're rather important for Jedi.
No offense, but she couldn't pass that knowledge on to you, since constructing one is... In order to construct one, it's virtually a requirement to be force sensitive. However, I will tell you that is the key to constructing one. No other part matters unless you have that. It is. Think of it like the focusing chamber of a blaster.
I see. She said, as she passed it on to me, that it was her. But I thought that was a bunch of nonsense. Just so to keep me happy in her ending days.
Well, kyber crystals are presences in the Force. They can be imprinted on by their users or owners. more often than not, every Jedi or other Force user might find a kyber crystal that calls to them personally or specifically.
Sibby kills the grandpa, annoys Jack, but has a lightsaber instantly. Worth it.
That is not the right way to do it.
Is that not the way?
Actually, if she tried to use the crystal, it's possible that it would actually give her negatives to do anything due to the conflicting nature.
It is entirely possible he would blow up in my face.
That too.
So I guess that is not the way, is it, Amanda?
It is not the way.
The way.
By the time
Another way.
Jason comes back up, you guys have fixed the flamethrower. However, just remember, this flamethrower is the huge version of said flamethrower. It's the basically heavy weapon version. In other words, you need to wear a tank on the back and carry the huge flamethrower with you.
I'll figure out what to do with it.
But you have repaired it, so you are able to flamethrower things with flamethrower.
I'm not gonna flamethrower things right now.
No.
You know what I
Jason's
imagine?
really pissed.
Do you guys remember for Team Fortress 2 the Pyro and his video? That's basically Astrid.
I've not watched that, but I will assume that it's just me.
Basically
laughing
think of it this
maniacally
way.
as I
When
do
you
the
watch through
flamethrower.
his eyes, he's burning everything and the music's fine and the view is all colorful and rainbows. But in reality everybody else sees nothing but fire, carnage, and they're crying and screaming in terror.
Do you guys find what you're looking for?
Yeah, I found the part that you may be looking for. Though it will take a bit of installing and a bit of Druid working, but by the way, before he finishes his sentence, you hear, "Ah, here you are." And you see Jack's mother walk in, Mira. She's carrying a plate.
I knew you'd seek me out in the end.
Let's test my functionalities.
Mm-hmm.
She looks a bit confused by that and goes, no, I bought you some food.
What on earth are you talking about, 2-9?
I thought you'd heard about my psychiatric counselling offer. You've been traumatized by your son, and that can wound you emotionally.
Oh, that. She places the tray down onto the small bench, and you can see that it has like 3 drinks on it, and a bunch of snacks. There's even a straw in one of them.
Nice.
She goes, Jason explained it to me. I understand. He was high-strung. His family had been attacked. He had just gone through a lot. By the way, I did in fact roll for that. Like, right after it happened and you guys left.
Let's see if mom got permanently traumatized.
Yeah, I did. And I was like, could Jason actually not have them scare the life out of her? He was just lucky.
I guess he used the force dice.
But it's clear that she is kind of still like on edge about that. Like she still can't believe my baby boy killed someone. Oh my god.
It's worse than that one time I realized he's in puberty when I walked in on him.
Oh my god.
But she goes over to B2 now. It's like, oh, you said something about counseling? Do you think we could just...
I can talk you through the situation and go through your thoughts and feelings.
Of course, we can do that.
Good.
I would like someone to talk to. There's no one but boys around here.
Would you like to do that in private, or would you be comfortable right here?
Thanks for the snacks, by the way. I pick up the one with the straw and just... There's a little hole in the helmet, and I'm just sipping it through a straw, but no one can see my face because I'm a Mandalorian. Fuck you.
So, in other words, you're using an emergency induction port.
Yep.
Yes.
But yeah, she goes, either one will fine. What do you think would be best?
If we just go outside for a moment, we can discuss your feelings. Make sure there's no long-term ramifications.
She nods and gestures to the door, and both B2 and Jack's mother leave in order to do their own thing together.
Sunshine.
The functionalities are gonna get tested.
As long as it doesn't void his warranty.
Stop violating my warranty.
Please, Mom, do not touch that.
Mom, no!
Mommy, no! Tell Jack, just tell Jack.
And then then B2 walks up to Jack and whispers quiet to him, "Who's your daddy now?"
Still my dad. That's what Adam would reply with, probably.
But yeah, it's like
God.
B2, like his mother walks up to him and says, "I had a wonderful time with B2. Such a good listener." Anyway,
He's such a good listener.
Jason actually goes up to you, Astrid, and says, "I got this. It should be a good ignition and booster thing for you."
Nice. I'm gonna get to work. I'm also gonna thank him. Because that is polite meatbag stuff.
Tell you what, just give me 300 and we'll call it even.
Alright, I'll do so.
He nods. And you actually install it on your jetpack nice and easy. And you can, all you have to do is fill it up with the actual jetpack fuel you have, and you have a proper working jetpack.
I do so.
That's so cool.
Astrid has achieved a dream.
Not yet.
This is
Still
part
need
one
the
of
actual
Dream.
Mando. I still need
Instead
Mando
of-
armor.
I love how, in fact, you didn't actually... I'm going to have to come up with some custom stuff for this jetpack and see what the normal modifications, because you made this custom. This isn't some store-bought piece of shit. This is Mandalorian made.
That's some fine shit right there.
Yeah.
Mandalorian hand-built.
Yep. Custom made for Astrid's size, dimensions, and everything. But yes, you can now, in fact, jump places and hover slightly.
Are stickers a thing?
yeah.
Because I kinda wanna buy some stickers and put them on her jetpack.
Yes,
will
stickers
kill
are a
you.
thing.
I imagine that Astrid will paint her jetpack.
Yeah, I'm gonna paint it the color of my armor. It's probably
Just
gonna
get.
change
Here's the
a lot.
thing. With Astrid, I would suggest you get stickers that she likes and then she apply them.
I mean, I'd probably get her a very cute skull and bones that's laughing, a few little hearts and flowers, and maybe some sparkles. Chicks dig the sparkles.
Chick dick sparkles.
To be fair, your
By the
enemies
way,
will not expect that.
B2,
It will catch them off
you-
guard.
Do you want to try rolling medical for how well you test your functionalities?
Sure.
Let's
Just gonna
do
sort of
that.
like talk things through. How did seeing your son shoot that man make you feel?
I felt as if he changed. He's always been my little boy, and to see him do something like that, it's...
Yes, and did you try to see things from his perspective?
I couldn't have a time, but Jason tried to tell me that he may have been just wound up, and after all, he saw his family attacked and stuff.
Yes, he was very upset and very anxious to help. And he'd had a previously bad experience running into a Sith. He just wanted to protect you.
I see. That makes sense, yeah. See, Jason said something like that too, but thank you. It's good to hear it from a also logical source as well.
Yeah, and he just proceeds to talk things through from a logical standpoint more than anything else. So
You-
I'll roll medical.
You can add
to
a
see-
blue dice for that as well.
Cool, okay.
Your quote-unquote medical stat.
Medical, yeah.
Can we
yes.
stop joking about the robot doing Jack's mom? I'm gonna get mad.
No, he cannot stop joking about that. It's too good.
Amanda, do you disapprove about robot sex? What are you, racist?
Oh, what
Whoa,
am
jeez.
I, racist?
Oh wow, he really gave her to gave it to her good.
By the
Oh
way,
my god.
as these two walk back in, you see Mira like wiping away a few tears and patting B2 and Vex. thank you. You're fantastic.
My
You're
BB
most
did a
welcome.
good senses are tingling.
So yeah, I guess strain would be the sort of mental stat there, so
Yeah.
she regains 4 of that.
He's like, she went right through some tough stuff. It's like, you convince us, like, your boy's growing up. He's like, he's gonna change, take different paths in life. Like, you may have even dropped a few hints that he may not be an honest trader, but he's a good person. And that's all, that's all you should hope.
It's the fact that he's a good person that matters, not that he's a complete scumbag.
Both are factually wrong.
And she's eventually like, thank you for talking with me. I hope we can keep in contact.
I'm a member of your son's crew, so feel free to get in touch with me at any time.
She nods. BB, you have permanently gained a new client for weekly
Fantastic.
talks.
Oh my god. To be fair, if somebody's gonna give you some proper, I don't know, parts and probably some medical improvements to your capabilities, it's probably gonna be her, because she's super smart. That's something.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, you guys have you guys want to do anything else while here?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
I just answered for you because I'm super excited to see what else happens.
Are you gonna stay at the Dibler estate and rest there until Jack's feeling better?
To be fair, I never did find his room.
What is Jack doing even?
He's currently hungover.
Yeah, he's
Like,
hungover
really
on the ship.
hungover.
Kick.
Yeah, we drank him under
Maybe
the
we
table.
could go and talk to Rivik if he's still here, see what his plans are.
Oh, do you want to actually ask? Because he was with Jason and Mira before.
Yes.
Jason, like, oh, right, he left something. Mira, do you have it? She, like, takes out her coat and passes it to Jason. Yes, a message from your friend. I wanted Jack to see it.
Very well, I should take this message to Captain Dibler immediately.
I'm assuming
Oh,
we're
that
doing
was something
after
cool.
that after you're done with the mansion.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, if there's no else we should do a mention, then we'll move on to Cora and her picking up her delivery.
Sounds good.
Okay, Cora, you eventually got back with a biker gang follow you inside of the shop and are currently, like, bowing their heads, like, saying sorry towards the shop
I'm
owner.
bowing my head as well because I'm taking responsibility as a good leader should, and I'm bowing my head to say sorry to the guy as well.
You can see him, like,
I feel
rubbing
like
his...
that's a big iris for some reason.
Why'd you have to bring that into this? What the fuck?
What?
What was that about, Iris? I
Right.
didn't hear you.
Said that's
Never
if you're
mind.
like a dig of Iris for some reason. I was like, what the fuck?
Huh.
Anyway, so the shop owner's like rubbing his chin and going, I see, so you're gonna stop doing it now?
I'm gonna say that's right. These lads are pretty good ones, pretty good bunch once you get to know them. So I guarantee for them that they will not attack your stuff anymore. But say you are kind of in the, you know, business of goods left and right. You probably need help all the time. So I would really appreciate it if next time you need some delivery or a little help with some stuff, you keep my boys in mind, okay?
He's gonna pat the desk. I tell you what, I don't contact the police, and I don't hold a grudge. But I need to be paid back for the other deliveries that were intercepted.
How much
No.
we talking?
Your boy. I was thinking your boys could pick up my deliveries from now on. Deliver them here nice and safe.
I look back towards them to see what they think about it. I'm not pressuring them.
They're like nodding. It's like, oh, that seems fair, that seems fair.
In that case, I turn back and nod at him. You got yourself a deal.
He nods. Okay. Then it's agreed. Okay. Go on. Whoever ain't buying here, out, out, out.
I'm just gonna
like,
tell him,
most
just
of
wait for
the-
me outside, I won't be long.
Most of them leave except for one that's actually looking through the scrap pile.
Ah, cool. So, I go back to the shopkeeper. I believe that would be our business concluded, and you wouldn't happen to have anything for me now, would you?
He's gonna take out the shield corner and slap it on the table. It looks brand spanking new.
Nice.
Though it is dinged up a bit and you can see a bit of where the damage the rust has done, you can definitely tell that there's a new shield generator inside and it's all glossed up.
Nice. Well, those parts that are a little bit rusted, that's basically character, it's fine. It's rustic.
I made sure to strip the paint so you may paint it wherever you wish.
Oh, cool. That's very nice of you. So I believe that would be 1200 credits, right?
He nods.
Right. Oh, this is gonna hurt my allowance, but okay. Ish. I hand him over 1200 credits.
He accepts the transfer and then goes, "Here you go. Hope you enjoy." And I got actually shop music for him.
Thank you. It was pleasure doing business with you.
No problem, no problem. Please come back again if you need anything else.
I'll make sure I do that. Goodbye for now.
He nods.
Oh, and
waves you
take care
goodbye
of the little girl, okay?
Of course. Sparks, we're getting lunch. Get ready.
Actually, wait, I just had a great idea. Hey, old man, grab the little girl. Let's take a picture to commemorate this day of our new joint venture. Me and the boys and you guys. Come on, jump in here. Let's take a picture.
I can't take a picture for every sale. I mean, I'd have hundreds. And before he's finished, all you see is like Sparks running up, ready to take a picture. It's like, fine.
Yeah!
I like this reggae music.
I'm gonna
That's a
grab
shop
Sparkles and
It's-
put her
it's
on
12.
my shoulders, so she's up above and looking very awesome. And in my hands, I'm gonna hold the banner or the logo of the biker gang as well, huddle around the bikes for a picture.
The big guy is gonna bring up the little girl like onto one of his arms so she can sit there, so she's not down low. It's like
So yeah, we can all
But
take
yeah,
a
she-
picture together.
you take the picture to commemorate this moment.
Excellent.
The biker gang reformed. The Bantha Strikers.
Dude, are you seeing this?
Come on, T-Rex! Fuck you, bitch!
Get on the building, collateral damage.
Fuck collateral damage, I'm an giant ass robot!